Takže môj zdravím na ďalšie našej Let's Play sa na Red Redemption 2. No, sme naspäť v tábore. Pojem robiť túto misiu pre reverenda Sponsona. No a všetko je v prdeli. Arthur umiera, Dad sa zbláznil, zabili sme toho konvoja, počúva toho Miča. Takže všetko je v prdeli. Ukončil by som to tak a ja by som potreboval náboje. Neviem, či sú tu niekde v tábore. Asi nemáme. Nevadí, tak pojeme na to bez táborov. No a poďme tuto za reverendom.
Reverend? You okay, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself, somehow. I've always felt... I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur, Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York. We are gonna go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're gonna get a boat, we're gonna get on a river, and we're gonna go north.
New York.
Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. And then we disappear.
We need more commotion?
1 score and one whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
Sure, I'm fine.
Pardon me for interrupting. I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
Pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
Men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Yeah, Arthur, we must go with them to try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along.
Všetko je v prdeli.
More horses? I know. I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy. We got enough folks coming after us without adding an army going to
Let
this.
these bastards walk all over you? No,
Ah.
you're not. This is all that's wrong.
Všetko je na hovno.
Okay, young man, lead the way.
The horses are on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Surely this can be done without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be. Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel.
Dutch sa zbláznil.
Favors.
He's a vile man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us.
Hovorím to už veľmi dlho, ale zbláznil sa.
Shipped off to reform schools. Many women too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
Uvidíme, jak sa tento príbeh vyvinie. Ty kokos, nečakal som, keď sme začínali.
Dutch.
You know me. We shoot fellers as need shooting. We save fellers as need saving. Feed them as need feeding.
Aha.
Not this again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that.
I told you. Noise. We need Noise, Arthur. Noise and faith.
I still
No.
don't know what that means.
Stop questioning and think
Nie możemy zastrzelić?
for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce.
No.
The civilized world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly told them? We need to move towards a conclusion now.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that?
Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. Kill two birds with one stone.
Aha.
Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone, the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise. And
No uvidíme, no. Akože nekecia chujoviny,
went back for the
ale nepáči sa mi, že s tým myčom je.
bell, and we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan. You just have to trust me.
Dajme tomu, že tebe ešte verím. Ale Majkovi nie. Zoberaj luk.
There's Peta. These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Let's wait until nightfall.
Uvidíme, no. Prestáva sa mi to pozdávať.
Let's head out.
Prečo chlap s tuberkulózou musí veslovať? Tam veslujú dvaja. A ja prečo veslujem sám?
I think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away. We'll be ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
Ale vážne, oni tam dvaja veslujú. Sú dvaja v člne, my sme traja v člne a vesluje Arthur, čo má tuberkulózu. Čo môže každú chvíľu odpadnúť, nemusí sa prebrať. Vykašľiava krv, ťažko sa mu dýcha, takéto veci ho môžu dať život. No ale tak mne to je jedno, no. Poď, záber!
Pull up alongside, quietly.
Try not to kill anyone, Arthur.
Čo mám?
What the hell? Stop this nonsense and untie me! You pig bastard!
Tak už nič.
Take it back, what's ours? You're done now!
Ja som nikoho nezabil.
You're gonna hang for this!
Au.
Dirty bastard!
Že pár ich zomrelo, ale väčšinu som poviazal, no.
You think I have the first idea how this anchor works?
Just blow it up then. Hurry. Hellfire.
To ich zabije. Tam ten dobre.
You seem to be going pretty fast, Dutch.
I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on.
What is wrong with you? Boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat. Horses are spooked, and we're taking on water.
Boys, get him out of here! Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
No.
They're confused. We need to round them up. I'll get these four, Arthur. Can you go after the others?
Snažím sa.
Over here, come on. There. Hey, hey.
Poďte sem.
Over here, come on. Yeah.
Idú obidva? OK. To je tiež zase, joj, tieto dačové nápady. Ale ja som sa snažil, Charles nemôže nič povedať, ja som sa snažil, ja som mi všetkých povezoval, to, že vybuchli od dynamitu, to ma mrzí. Ale ja som sa snažil. A ho mi nikto zobrať nemôže.
He is a wise man, but you know, I think that I agree with you. There's only so much treachery and betrayal that a man can take before he must admit to himself that he is no...
Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along,
Your
gentlemen.
father would rather you did not do anything so foolish. I said I would stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others. Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
No. Takže máme tu kopec nových misií. Takže poďme sa pozrieť na to, čo tu máme. Máme tu Miča, padajúci déšť a Sandy. Ja by som šiel teda za tým padajúcim dažďom, aj keď... Kde je? Kokos! Poďme za ním, ale nebudem vás zdržovať tou cestou, takže Vidíme sa tam. Dobre moji, som skoro tam. Bola to úmorná a strašne dlhá cesta. Som rád, že som sem konečne prišiel. Koňa si nechám tu. Poďme za padajúcim dážďom.
Howdy.
I apologize, but there is nothing for us to speak about.
Neviem, aha. To je asi jeho stan, nie?
Hello?
Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
Then I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men. I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
No, možno nás videli. Ó, tak to je punkt, ktorý by som chcel.
In the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing.
No poďme sa trošku s nimi prejsť.
News, Captain Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Pán Drudge pripravil.
Speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length, but regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would
Uh-huh.
if certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Any assistance would be much appreciated, Mr. Morgan.
Dobre môj. Ale ja potrebujem, asi umrem skorej, než ti pomôžem.
Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
Čavec, Braško.
Enjoy the ride.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you.
OK, možno, že mi trošku zlepší tú tuberkulózu. Aj keď si veľmi nemyslím, no.
See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Go on, get out of here.
Good. There was no need to harm them.
Kľud, moja, kľud.
We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. Hurry up, Mr. Morgan! Come on. Let's stay together.
Anyway, you were saying?
It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think. Yeah,
How much you know about Dutch?
a little. Mostly what Charles told me.
For years. He was the best man I knew. But he's been unraveling for some time now, and I ain't sure there's any going back at this point.
It took a long time for me to learn that you could never change a person. We only become more who we really are.
Aha.
Perhaps, sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Som si nezobral žiadne oblečenie, ale tak max zamrznem. Keby som mu teraz ukradol konia a ušiel by som.
This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on. What was I talking about? Ah, we only become more who we really are. Perhaps you see that with him. Just as I see it with my son.
Dutch has got this crazy plan that if we create enough noise and chaos, we'll be able to escape and go somewhere far away where no one will find us. I worry a lot of folks are gonna get caught in the crossfire, including eagle flies.
So what can we do?
I ain't quite sure. Just wanted you to know the situation.
Thank
To je pekné.
Mr. Morgan.
Pôjde, Braško.
Let me give this some thought. Be careful. There are some steep turns up ahead, but the views are beautiful from up here.
No, to je.
You know, I had a son once, years ago. Don't talk about him much.
Oh, what was his name?
Isaac. His mother, Eliza, was a waitress out
Že on mal vážne syna? To
When she
som ma
got
nevedel.
pregnant, she knew who I was, what my life was. I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep.
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng.
Ježiši Mária.
Talk more about this later.
Tak počkáme, kým nazbiera. Aby sme potom mohli pokračovať. To som nevedel, že Artur mal syna, ty kokos. To sa všetko človek nedozvie.
This will combine well.
No, už ideš? Padajúci dážď, či jak sa voláš, Bráško? A už ide.
Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
OK.
Mix these together. They taste awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up. All right, let's go. It's not much further now. So, you were just talking about something.
I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep, but I said I'd do right by them.
Huh?
Every few months, I'd stop by there for a few days. He was such a good kid.
No.
She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19.
What happened?
I got there one day and saw two crosses outside. I knew right away. Turned out some bastards had come through. Robbed them. Robbed them. Shot him dead. And offered $10. Hardened me. Feeling that kind of pain. But I know now that you don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
No. A to ma mrzí, no, že Arthur prišiel.
Now, try to make some things right. I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life.
Aspoň pre nich, no.
If I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan.
Uvidíme, no, padajúci dážď, lebo tak tuberkulóza je svinia. Ideme potichu, nemajem sa nič spýtať.
It's just up ahead.
Aby som sa s ním ešte chcel.
Happened? No. It can't be.
To som prechádzal, no vy ste to nevideli, lebo je to vystrihnuté, ale to som prechádzal, to normálne horelo všetko.
No! They destroyed everything. I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
Of course. What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
There's some whiskey here.
This is a place of peace.
Ja bez čo hľadám.
What reason would they have? I cannot believe this. More over here.
Idem!
Please, come look at this.
Obchádzal som kameň.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa.
Sure looks like they was doing some drinking.
Look there. Smoke.
Ideme tam.
Do you have any binoculars? Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They They must have been the ones who did this.
You surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
We'll see
I'm
him.
gonna go in, get your chin up, and no one will be any the wiser.
What'd you do?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I don't have any money.
Nah, I don't need your money.
Please.
Počkaj. Zoberiem si aspoň luk. Keď sa niečo parádne ukazilo, tak si aspoň trošku zastrieľame z luku. Musíme si dať niečo, to málo. Áno, zima nám je. Takže nevadí mi to.
Sure looked like one. From up near the Canadian border someplace.
Canada? They got Indians in Canada.
Tons of them. And French folk, too.
No. Is France near Canada then?
No. France is near France. Well, it's in France. Indians are from here.
Where are you from?
Me? From Polish. From Milwaukee.
Zatiaľ to ide? Ide.
Take your hands off her!
This is where you die! I hope you
Oh. Zoberiem si všetko, čo tam je. Ešte tam je? Nemôžeme zlísť z predmetu. No poďme naspäť. Mohol som si zobrať toho koňa. A tak chcel som to previesť ako tak potichu, no. A tak nakoniec... Keď si umreli. Potichu. Ale umreli. Ježišmar, no poď Artur. Kúšťok. To hádam mi vydrží už tá stamina. Tak asi nič, no. Už by bolo odpadol. Bež, Artur!
Please tell me you found it.
Áno.
Here, I got your things, I think.
Yes, thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him. Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
No, ale to už uvidíme ďalšie epizódy, či sa nám podarí to nejako zabrániť alebo niečo. Takže ak sa vám táto epizóda páči, máte like, ak sa nepáči, ako nemáte dislike, dole v popisku máte všetky moje sociálne siete, budem veľmi rád, bude sledovať. Nezabudnite tu zanechať odber so zvončekom, aby ste vyšli nové videá. Moje meno Narrti a čaute.